So I got a feeling that there's a change in sentiment coming in the stock market. I think the stock market's going to give us a change in sentiment really, really, really soon. And the reason I think that is because, I mean, if you look at the S&P, you look at Wall Street, you look at the DAX, it's this FOMO going on. People are chasing it. People are just jumping in and buying these markets, okay? And it just reminds me of something really, really sort of tricky, okay? And I mean, I'm looking at the S&P and the lamp pole formation and a couple of things going on there that we'll discuss. But, you know, I can just see this going bad. I mean, December, we have our Christmas rally. January, normally we get a bit of upside and, you know, that sort of thing. But I just think it's going to take everyone by surprise. And I think there's a bit of a shock, possibly a shock, coming here for something. I mean, it could be CPI data, it could be inflation, it could be some shock with the interest rate. You know, I just don't know, all right? Because people tend to chase markets based on those sorts of things. Hey, it's Rob Guilty, it's logical trading. Trading is risky. 80% of traders lose money. Don't forget that. And if you don't like losing money, don't trade, right? Just on that point, looking at the S&P, lamp pole formation and running into a lot of supply. There's a lot of supply here. So I'm looking at this and thinking, well, it could go higher, but it's also running into supply. And I'm just expecting some kind of correction, and there needs to be some kind of catalyst for this correction. And where is it and when is it? Look, December, low volume, we're going into New Year. You don't have much volume at the moment, so anything can happen this week. I don't expect much to go on this week. Perhaps when we go into January, there's going to be some kind of a shocker. Look at Wall Street. Wall Street, also lamp pole formation, flying up into the distance. But you've also got a bit of a double top forming here, right? I don't know, that it's too early to tell. I mean, if this starts to happen and it happens now, you know, I always say, don't listen to me, I can't predict the market. No one can predict the market. The market's a 50-50, as I always tell you. Trade into support and resistance. I'm just saying that this people are chasing this with FOMO, and it's kind of worrying what's going on here. If you look at the DAX has flown up, big lamp pole, settled, sort of started hanging around. Now it seems to be forming a bit of a head and shoulders. Imagine another head and shoulders. Do you know what sent it up? An inverse head and shoulders. I called it way back. Inverse head and shoulders, and it was such a big one. And I actually bought that. It went up. It made me so much money. But now it's forming the reverse. And I can see it going down. I just got a strange little feeling about next month. Hey, if you want something to do your trading for you, check this out. Would you actually like your own trading bot? Pop down to the description below and you'll find your trading bot there. Just click on it and go and get it for yourself and let it do all the trading for you automated. Hey, let's get on with it. So, if you've got that, then obviously you don't have to do your trading for yourself, but be careful of that. If you've got something trading for you, right, just remember this, or you've got a system that you trade religiously. If you have a crash like the COVID, or you have a crash like 2008, or something like that, okay, be very careful because systems can let you down, you know, and make sure you've got a stop loss in place. I like to keep automated emergency stops in place on a 1-to-1 ratio, really no big deal, just in case. Yeah, I'm looking the other way, I don't trade out of a trade in the day for some reason, I sleep on it, goes through the night, it'll trade out if it's open, right? Be careful of those ones that close, that are not 24 hours, because when they wake up they're in a completely different place, or weekends, war breaks out, you know, that sort of thing. But if you're day trading and you can keep an eye on it, that's great. Sometimes I'll sleep on trades for 3-4 days. I'll sleep on trades over weekends as well, as long as I know what kind of market I'm dealing in and what I'm expecting fundamentally as well. Now, if you look at the fundamentals, I mean, if you look at the fundamentals for Europe and you look how Germany's reacted, the DAX, a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense. So, all I'm saying is I got this feeling, and I've got a feeling that everyone's chasing the market with FOMO. It's overbought, it's very expensive, things look high. I'm calling it expensive, it could go much more. I mean, look, if you were long in the trade here, you should be buying more. You should be just chasing the market and carrying on. But if you're entering the market, be very careful, keep your trades short, keep them day trades. If you're trading into support resistance or supply and demand, there's a lot of supply at the moment on the S&P, as I say, just keep it tight and trade in and out. I wouldn't be sleeping on those trades too easily. Okay. So, with that said, don't forget, like, comment and subscribe, follow, whatever the case. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think the markets are going to do. 2024 is looking interesting, don't you think? Let's see what we get. Everyone's expecting a boom and everything going well. I think we might just be in for a bit of a surprise. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, because, corrections happen and we haven't had one for a while. Thanks for watching. Hey, till next time, bye.